Will you marry me, Hannah?
I am madly in love with you.
I made fun of a girl's dead mom.
How'd you do that again?
Do you have Tinder?
No.
Download it right now.
No.
Download Christian
We're
Mingle.
about to
No.
swipe.
Download Farmers Only.
I'm fine being single.
Yeah, that's what you say, but you're crying about a boy all day long.
Who?
Jared, don't put that in.
He's gonna
I don't even
he'll bleep out the name. Oh, are you thinking about proposing?
Not as of now.
Like 2 years you're thinking?
Are
What's
you
your
Whenever
thinking
the
about
moment
proposing?
feels right.
Jared, what's your ideal proposal?
Oh, so yeah, can we get into this? This is stuff. I love romantic stuff, Jared. Now paint the picture for me. We might not even get to this game, and that's quite okay.
That's literally, he's trying to avoid.
No, I'm not. I want to know, okay, you and Hannah, a couple years from now, absolutely in love. Hopefully you're not watching this back and you guys broke up. It's really sad to go back and listen to this because...
Wait, how many years would you wait? What is your ideal amount of years to be dating to propose?
Follow me.
How long does the speech need to be?
I don't know.
Like a minute.
Like a monologue.
Confess
No,
your
not a
love.
minute, but maybe a minute.
Jared, come on, get into it really quick. Close your eyes if you have to.
I'm not
Picture
good
Hannah.
I'm not good.
You're
at
on a
this.
knee looking up.
Zach, write the speech for me. All right.
Okay. Hey, Hannah. Jared here.
Well, it's just gonna be them.
She
two.
knows it's gonna be Jared.
Okay, well then,
It's not an email.
you're down on that dusty knee. You look up at your baby girl and you say, hey, baby girl, you know what this one knee means? I'm pretty sure you do. But before we get to all that action, I want to say a couple things. Ever since I saw that booty pass by me in the library, I knew that one day I was going to...
You looked at Hannah's butt.
No, I'm being Jared.
He's writing Jared's proposal
But I'm
speech.
saying, why would he know to talk about her butt?
Oh, my gosh. You guys ruin everything. Will you marry me, Hannah?
But
It is one of my favorites.
every time you have an orgasm with them, you lose 1 year of your life.
Goodness.
We're playing. Oh.
Yo, what?
It happens.
That's not gonna happen anyway if she's with a man. So,
Excuse me?
huh?
Okay.
It's pissed me off. Like, ask me to be your girlfriend. What the hell?
So your first date was Jamba Juice and Snapchat filters. Nice.
It was not A1. And he never took me out on a dinner date after that. Like, we never went on a dinner date.
What?
I've been on one dinner date my whole life.
Anyway, so she was describing a time where she got proposed to by her now ex-boyfriend, or I guess technically ex-fiance, because she did say yes, but ended it later. But
The story's going wild.
okay,
Keep going.
this is why she ended it though, because before he proposed,
Okay.
he cheated on her.
After then?
No. So I guess technically 2 Tinder dates if you count the FaceTime date. But the first one, the girl looked about 40 years older than her pictures. It was very
Didn't you
awkward.
say you just walked out? You saw her and walked
A
out?
little bit.
You didn't even have the date, did you? You
So-
stood
She
her up.
was 60.
Dude, you stood her up, didn't you?
She's basically 60. And then,
So you stood a girl up.
listen.
No, he went. You just didn't stay long.
I messaged her afterwards.
Hey,
said,
I saw what you looked like and I left.
I didn't say that.
Well, that's what happened.
Dude, you really walked in and like saw her and went
Jared said,
bye.
oh, no.
I just like, it was bad.
You couldn't
Not
learn to
my-
love her personality?
Did you
Shallow.
walk in and went,
Not my
I
best
can just
moment.
Dude,
imagine.
I've been in kiddie pools that are deeper than you. Go ahead.
My mom and David are chit-chatting, whatever, and they, arranged to have a date.
Cute.
And on the second day, of them talking, just like over the dating app, whatever, my mom wakes up to a text saying, I have to let you know I am madly in love with you.
Nice. Smooth
After,
dating.
wait.
After 2 days of talking, they haven't even met. And my mom goes, I don't think you can say that to someone that you haven't met, LOL. And he goes, I can. I feel it. You're the one for me. We are destiny, like all these things, right? And my mom is like, okay, haha. And my mom knows a couple of his mates. And so she calls them being like, yo, is he kidding? And they were like, oh, he's actually a really nice guy. He's got a really weird sense of humor. Like, he's just kidding. And my mom was like, okay, all right. So
That's still sus as
really
fuck.
sus, really weird. But like my mom's like, okay, whatever. I'll give him a chance. They go out for dinner. Apparently they have a really good time.
Well, yeah, because they're madly in love.
Apparently they have a really good time. And then I think he comes over for a drink that night and then leaves. Leaves. And then in the morning, my mum wakes up to a text with screenshots of him. He has deleted every single dating app off of his phone. He's changed his status on Facebook to say in a relationship. And he said that the last 2 days have been the best 2 days of his life. He's already going to go shopping for an engagement ring.
Shut the fuck
He's
up.
mad.
You got to move fast sometimes.
He's madly in love with my mom, and she's the one. And my mom just like doesn't respond because she's like,
How do you respond to that?
she's like, what?
I mean, no disrespect. They're not in their 20s anymore. They got to get the ball rolling, you know?
But she's like,
I assume they're not trying to like make any kids. So like, why?
They can
why-
practice at least, Jared.
Yeah, but you can practice all the way to the day you die.
but she's like, what the fuck? Like,
Holy
this
shit,
is the
he's-
weirdest shit she's like, I don't even know what to say to the dude. Like, and she's like, apparently he texts her being like, when you said you loved me, it was the greatest moment of my life. And my mom was like,
Wait, your mom also?
no, my mom was like, what the fuck did I say that?
She said it with her eyes.
And he was like, over text, like, you said you loved me, yada, yada, yada. And she's like, I didn't. I didn't say any of the sort. So you can just scroll up and see that she didn't say any of this, right? So she stops responding completely. She's like, all right.
Yeah, psychopath.
I had been dating this guy for about a year and thought we were so in love. I found out maybe 2 to 3 weeks before Valentine's Day that he was actually happily married with kids and was hiding from both of us what he was doing.
Okay.
So she found out, booked a really nice dinner, and realized that, went on his phone and saw that he was on Tinder.
I put the credit card down. I bought 6 bottles of Splat.
I'm going to splat so
I'm
hard.
Splat all over the place.
All right.
I'll be splatting with my
Splatting
mom.
my mom. Splat.
Don't say in.
or on.
Near.
Near. I'll be splatting near my mom.
Can you
Splat
also
at
promote the
church.
tour?
We're still doing that?
Yeah, we're still doing that.
Do I have to do the voice?
No, do
no,
the New Yorkie accent.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to New York City.
Hey, everybody, and welcome back to the tour promotion. We're going to be in October. Yes, we are, at different places. If you want to come see us live, it's linked in the description. The tickets are pretty much gone, so you might as well buy them now.
You guys happy? You want to see this on? Nobody's want to pay for us to see that.
And if you want to meet my parents, they're coming
I
to
thought you
the
were gonna say
Madison,
you.
Wisconsin
I was like, dude,
show.
nobody's going to click the link. Your parents are going to meet everyone at the show, no matter what?
Well, no, you have probably the opportunity to meet them at the show, but
Can I say something also? So we were in the car the other day. This is
I
the
knew
thing.
this was
This is
coming.
the
I set
thing.
it up.
I know you did. This is the thing that I wanted to tell you.
I'm sorry, Jared. This is going to sound mean.
So remember when he drove you to the airport
yeah,
and you were scared for 9/11 too?
because you constantly tell me every time I
He was
go
getting
to fly.
nervous. And then
that-
I just got back and I said, I'll say it. Can I say it? Because I don't think you're going to say it in the right tone.
How about I like you defending yourself and I say
I don't
exactly
think
how I
because
heard it.
Here's what exactly. Here's what there
Whoa,
isn't-
whoa.
there isn't much of a defense I'm going to have.
Okay, then let me go.
But
I'll save it till after Disney.
So moments ago, I was on a date, and by that I was on a dating show for David, and I haven't found love yet, but I did it again.
Did what?
You
I
didn't
made
win.
fun of a girl's dead mom.
How'd you do that again?
You would think you'd warn me at this point. Okay, to catch you up, last time I was on a dating show and there was a girl. I was essentially the question that was wanted to be asked by me is, what would you do if you found out I cheated on you? Like, how would you get me back? And then for this one particular girl, the first time I was like, what would you do if you found out I cheated with your mom? How would you get me back? And she's like, joke's on you. Joke's on you. My mom's dead. And I'm like, joke's on you. I'm going to go deeper in you than they buried your mom. I'm like,
So that time you actually knew, you had forewarning that the mother was dead.
I did have forewarning, but she said it in such a jokey way. I was trying to push the boundary for David's video. And then she laughs. And then David's like, oh, maybe not. And then she's like, no, I like dark jokes. And then she's like, actually, joke's on you. She's cremated. And I was like, joke's on you. I put her in my Keurig and drank her. And so that woman ended up leaving the set crying. And
Yeah, she eliminated herself.
I felt very bad. Though I do like the joke. I thought we were like going dark and dark humor.
Barry.
Barry's
Yeah.
name's Barry.
Barry B. Benson.
Well, I can't even remember how we met, but we dated for 2 years. And
How old?
I started dating him at 19,
12?
18 or 19, around there somewhere.
Okay.
So you
It was
guys were
pretty
together
recent.
until you're like 21, 22.
Yeah. Well, no, till I was like 20. So yeah, probably 18 because I wasn't 21 with him. But he broke up with me out of nowhere. Like I got
Like nothing was wrong with you guys.
nothing
No
was wrong.
arguments.
He took me out to ice cream the day of,
Okay.
and then he broke up with me over a FaceTime
a cold
call.
move.
Yeah, I know. I guess that's what people do when they find love. This makes sense.
And okay, we can put this to bed. I respect your decision,
Thank you.
but I don't understand why you don't just see her for one extra day if you love her so much.
Oh my God. It's not about that.
It is for me.
It's not.
What
for
are we
me.
on a date for? What's up, Ho?
Holy shit. We're still on a date.
Yeah, we've been.
This is the worst date of all
Oh, this is actually kind of sad.
I felt really bad, and I still feel really bad. Jared and I were in a blind dating video where, was it 7 girls are behind a curtain, and I can't see them, and I ask them questions, and I eliminate one after each set of questions as who I want to go on a date with, and
It was one of David Alvarez's videos, so that'll come out soon. But
and Jared is kind of my wingman. We talk about like what girl I like, what girl I don't like, and one of the questions. So we're going down the line. So David brings me to the videos to bring humor. I'm supposed to be joking around. He wants a lighthearted video.
of course, it's all for laughs.
It's all for laughs, and I tend to push the line. That's why people have me in their videos. Is I say stuff with.
You bring the shock factor.
I bring the shock factor, but I've always got good intention. I want everybody, to not feel bad about themselves or whatever it is. But so one of my questions was, I asked the ladies, if you found out I was sleeping with your mother, who would you cheat on me with to get back at me?
Which that alone is just a wild question.
Well, I just thinking of a funnier. It's just a funnier way of saying who's your celebrity crush. So I'm going down the line. They're like, I'd sleep with Jason Momoa or whatever they're saying, and then we get to one girl, and she says, "Well, joke's on you. My mom's dead," or something like that, right?
Yeah, something to that effect.
Well, she was kind of joking about it, so I joked back, and I said, "Well, then I'm trying to go deeper in you than they buried your mom. I'm trying to go."
There's the shock factor.
I'm trying, instead of 6 feet, I'm trying to go 6 inches. I think what I said, because I thought she was joking about it. And then
I was like, oh, this is really dark. And I said it like laughing or whatever. She's like, no, dark humor is fine. This is how I deal with it. Right. So she set it up.
so I thought the floodgates were open for, joking about the deceased mom. And I thought, it made her feel like she liked joking about it. And she's like, no, my mom wasn't buried. She was actually cremated. And I said, okay, in that instance, then I'll put her in my Keurig and drink her as my morning coffee.
Oh God, which that is just such a dark image. Dark
I know,
and
but
twisted.
she's like, I like dark humor. So I thought,
Yeah.
okay, we're going to,
No.
we'll make light of the situation. Humor makes people laugh. And when it comes to, I have to eliminate someone after that question, she just,
Well, so David, he goes, you have to, we conjecture whatever, we talk to each other and we pick one girl, and then David surprises us and he goes, you have to pick 2 girls. And so we're like, oh hell, who are we going to get rid of?
so I get rid of one girl, and then the girl that I made the jokes with, she was like, I can't do this. Dude, that's why you got to be upfront in the beginning. Like, hey, can I take you on a date? DATE.
I thought it was pretty upfront because we
if
were
you
being
say hang
very
out-
flirty.
Yeah, because I've had so many like guys be like, "Oh, you want to go get food?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, let's go get food." And then like halfway through, I realize I'm like, "Oh, he thinks this is a date, and it's not a date." Like that's I've literally been in that position.
This one says, my ex-boyfriend once said he couldn't be my Valentine because he already asked someone else, and then took that girl out and said, it's not cheating, it's just dinner. And then later found out that he had been cheating on her, cheating on the original girlfriend with her the entire time, and she broke up with him after.
Well, of course.
Bold move to say it's not cheating, it's just dinner.
Yeah, these guys out here, they're evolving.
I'll give you a hint, it's not an animal.
Is it a human?
Yeah,
Then you just lied.
got me there.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one of God's 10. What was it?
It was the girl that I went on a date with when the night that we had Ella and Taylor on our podcast.
Oh, nice. Did you go up and say hi?
No.
Did she see you?
Yes.
Was it awkward?
Very.
Did you tell her it was a terrible date?
I didn't say a word to her.
Well, that sounds like her on the date.
It kind of does. We did this thing where, when you like lock eyes with somebody and you know them and maybe you've had like a weird history or maybe like know each other but don't really know each other, whatever, like that sort of like awkward realization.
Thumbs up.
Okay. We did one of those where we locked eyes and then both like realized who we were looking at. And so then we both quickly looked away. And then 3 seconds later, immediately, we both turned to look at each other at the same time and lock eyes again, which made it even more awkward.
Could that be love at second sight?
I don't think so.
Why?
There were a severe lack of sparks on that date. She's very nice, it's just there's no connection. And sometimes that happens. I got to meet a new person and I got to learn a little bit about their life and it was all good.
Would you kill her?
Would I kill her? No.
I don't know.
What kind of psychopathic question is that?
If you had to sacrifice someone, would you choose her?
I would probably go for someone that I think like deserves it more.
Her?
Not her.
But you had a bad time with her.
Not enough to like kill her though.
Stab her in the back.
Yep.
Wait, you got ghosted this week because you're not lovable. I don't know. What was it?
Not lovable, fat, ugly.
All the things that you say to
yeah,
him.
we talked. It's been like real sporadic to begin with. Like we talked. Me and this girl talked for like it was like one night, and then I didn't hear from her.
Book. Yeah. Like a pickup artist book.
Or she was blind and thought it was him.
I don't think that was it.
Why?
I don't think it was necessarily the blind thing. I could see it being really dark in the theater, and maybe she did.
It's dark
know.
everywhere if you're blind.
Okay, fair point. Well, technically, it's not dark. Well, it depends on your kind of blindness. Anyway, I don't know where I was going with this. I lost my train of thought. You threw me off.
I'll throw you anywhere. Against a wall, against my bed, break it, go on top of you. It's Valentine's Day. I brought syrup. You say I'm not Canadian. I said shut up. I kiss you slowly. Take off your shirt. Pull on one nipple just enough for a little milk to come out. Turns out males do lactate. I put a little bit in my cereal. We have ourselves a night. What do you say?
That sounds like an awful time.
Jared, it sounds like a risk that we should take. Anyway, next.
This is a person's last Valentine's Day with their now ex-girlfriend. They were at a restaurant and they wanted to go to their place afterwards, but she had to go to the toilet first. I had already paid and everything and waited for her. She left her phone with me and I wanted to play Candy Crush. So she got a message and I wanted to check it out and found out that she had been cheating on me for 7 months. We were together for a year. I confronted her about it and she screamed at me saying that I had no right to go through her phone and then drove away with my car and left me there.
I'll do that.
Oh, okay. So she committed Grand Theft Auto after cheating on him.
There's a silver lining.
What?
At least it wasn't 8 months. Yeah, it sounds like you dodged a hoe.
Yeah.
You got to bob and weave a hoe. You got to slip the right hook hoe,
Hearing that story, I'm now trying to think. I guess it's hard to learn in that situation everything about the relationship. But I'm trying to think of like in the terms of the predestiny and multiple people, whatever, come in your life for a reason. It's like, what lesson do you think she was supposed to teach him?
Exactly.
I think I just disproved my own point there.
Have you ever gone through a significant other's phone?
No, never.
Why?
Because
Trust them? Because you've only been in healthy relationships?
Bold. I don't know if it's necessarily trust. Well, no. It's not that I don't do or don't trust them. It's just that that's an invasion of privacy. That like I've never had anything to hide from a significant other on my phone, but I still wouldn't want them going through
Have they ever
it without
asked?
my knowledge. No one's ever like asked to go through my phone.
Is it because you think you're trustworthy?
I know I'm trustworthy.
What's another one?
I had been dating this guy for about a year and thought we were so in love. I found out maybe 2 to 3 weeks before Valentine's Day that he was actually happily married with kids and was hiding from both of us what he was doing. Okay. So she found out, booked a really nice dinner, and realized that, went on his phone and saw that he was on Tinder. So she invited a bunch of the girls that he matched with on Tinder to the restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
And she said that he never seen color drop from someone's skin so quickly, stood there in silence, and then just walked away.
Say I'm dating someone and she kisses, I don't know, like my nephew, like my small little boy nephew. No one knows about it. She films it, puts it on the internet. Out of my life. Number 2, I get 10-piece. I tell her how hungry I am for the 10-piece all day, and she takes 8 of them.
Out of my life.
Gone. And these are in order of severity. Say she whistles at another guy.
Like cat call.
Out of there. Remember, order of severity. Worst was last.
But either way, the 10-piece was in the middle.
It was in the middle. Hey.
No, we didn't even hug at the end. Like she just said, we got to like the parking garage, and she was just like, "I'm gonna go to my car now."
That's it.
Yeah, and never talked
And
to
you
her
went,
again.
that's probably best.
Yeah, and then I tried to like, I was like, maybe I'll reach out again and like message her on Bumble or something, you know. Profile deleted.
No way.
Like, yeah,
You did that to
I
her.
ruined her entire Bumble experience.
Wait,
You might have ruined her existence in general.